Italy is a country in Europe that looks like the shape of a boot. In Italy, people like to cook with fresh ingredients that come from close to where they live. Many Italian families spend a lot of time cooking big meals that they can all enjoy together. There are many types of Italian food, including pasta and pizza. Pizza is made by putting toppings such as cheese, meat and vegetables all over a piece of dough covered in sauce. Now Eddie has washed his hands, put his apron on, and he's ready to cook.
I'm making an olive pizza for my friends.
And he's invited round Ian, Danielle and Amelia to taste one of the main ingredients before they come round for an Italian meal later. What's that?
Grape or a blueberry?
Well, it's not a grape. So what do you think it is?
It looks like an olive.
It is an olive.
It's quite bad.
Oh dear.
It does not taste nice.
Do you think everyone will like Eddie's pizza? It has got olives in it.
It's quite disgusting.
So, as well as olives, you'll also need sugar, salt, water, dried yeast, strong white bread flour, tinned plum tomatoes, olive oil, black pepper and mozzarella cheese. Come on, Eddie, tell us what's first.
We get the bowl on here. First, I'm going to measure my flour.
That's really important, Eddie.
My mum taught me how to cook this pizza.
To make the dough, Eddie's adding dried yeast and a pinch of salt. You'll need to keep the salt away from the yeast.
Now we get the sugar. The yeast likes the sugar, so the yeast will eat that.
The yeast will make the dough rise so it becomes much bigger. What's next?
Then get 2 spoons of oil and put it in the water.
Great. Now pour that in.
And then we need to mix it around with this.
That looks really sticky. Go on, mix it all together.
We're making a dough for the pizza. I think I need to get my hands in.
Yes, you do, Eddie. Squeeze it together. Yeah, just like that.
Get a flour, sprinkle it around there. Get that. Put it on here.
And that flour will stop it sticking to the board. Scotland is part of the UK, along with England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Scotland's hills are good for grazing animals and the weather is perfect for growing lots of different types of food. The winters there are cold, so many years ago people would eat lots of foods like porridge, stews and soups to keep them warm. Haggis is a famous Scottish food. It's an unusual type of savoury pudding. On special occasions in Scotland, bagpipes are played as the cooked haggis is taken to the table, where it's eaten with neeps and tatties. Connor has washed his hands, put on his apron, and he's ready to cook.
I am going to be making vegetarian haggis with neeps and tatties for my friends.
And he's invited Cooper, Amy and Alonso to taste a special ingredient before they come round for a Scottish meal later. What's that?
A piece of grass, maybe.
It's not grass.
It tastes quite plain. I won't eat any more of it. Nah, it's disgusting.
It's fresh coriander.
I would like to try it if I had it in a meal.
That's good, but not everyone seems to like it. Let's see if Connor can change their minds, because coriander is one of the ingredients in his vegetarian haggis. As well as coriander, you'll need butter, mushrooms, milk, chopped hazelnuts, potatoes, ground nutmeg, stock powder, a carrot, tinned kidney beans, water, porridge oats, black pepper, spring onions, a neep, which is also known as a swede, and some salt. What's first, Connor?
What I am I'm going to be doing is I am going to be mixing the stock with the water. And then you would mix it.
Now time to drain your kidney beans and tip them onto a plate. What's next?
And we are going to be mashing the beans. It is really fun mashing the beans, and I mean really fun. So now that's properly mashed, what we need to do is pour the kidney beans into the big bowl.
Now tear up the mushrooms.
It's very healthy to put in every single part of the mushroom.
And carefully grate a carrot.
So, some people think that haggis is a wee animal that runs about the Highlands, but you can tell it's not.
You're quite right there, Connor. Make sure you collect all your gratings with a fork or a spoon.
After you grate your carrot, the carrot goes in the bowl.
Now add the chopped hazelnuts, porridge oats, ground nutmeg, and some black pepper.
Hello, my name's Valentina, and this is my house. Come on in.
Hi.
This is my kitchen, and this is my mum.
Hi, Mum.
Today I'll be making a vegetarian moussaka because it's my favourite food.
Valentina's going to make vegetarian moussaka in her own special way. Valentina's mum's family are Greek, and they come from Greece. Greece is a small country in Europe made up of a mainland and lots of islands. It's one of the oldest countries in Europe, and the capital city, Athens, has been the centre of Greece for thousands of years. Greek food is full of fresh fruit and vegetables. Family mealtime is especially important to Greek people who eat many healthy foods such as olives, lamb, fish, squid, chickpeas, and lots of vegetables. Valentina has washed her hands, put on her apron, and she's ready to cook.
I'll be making a vegetarian moussaka for my friends. It's a traditional Greek dish.
She's invited Thomas, Angela, and Tian to taste one of the ingredients before they come round for a special Greek meal later. What's that?
Feels kind of squishy. I don't know what it is.
It's cooked aubergine.
I don't like it.
Uh-oh.
Ah, I don't like it, and it's spicy.
They're not very keen on the taste of aubergine.
Tastes pretty bitter.
Can Valentina change their minds?
Don't like its taste.
Because aubergine is an important ingredient in her vegetarian moussaka. As well as aubergine, you'll need cinnamon, grated cheddar cheese, thick Greek yogurt, olive oil, eggs, ground nutmeg, tomato puree, dried oregano, black pepper, fresh garlic, fresh parsley, tinned tomatoes, ground cumin, potatoes, cooked green lentils, spring onions, and courgettes.
First, what we're going to do is we're going to chop up the courgettes. You've got to chop off the bottom and the top first.
And carefully cut the rest into slices. Now put them on baking paper with a little olive oil, just like Valentina. Ask a grown-up to peel and boil potatoes for you and carefully cut them into slices. Put them on the tray as well and brush them all with olive oil.
Now you're going to add some pepper.
What's that?
It looks like a slug.
Oh, it's not a slug.
It feels squishy and a little bit wet. I think it might be a pepper or something.
Ooh, it's not a pepper either.
It's quite vinegary. I think it's pickle.
That's right, it's dill pickle.
I really like the taste.
Oh, good.
I can't really describe it, but it just doesn't taste nice.
Uh-oh, not everyone likes it. Can Kai change their minds? Because dill pickle is an important ingredient in his recipe. As well as dill pickle, you'll need cream, spring onions, carrots, stock powder, bread rolls, new potatoes and warm water.
So first we're going to cook the top and the tail for the spring onions.
Then just carefully cut them up into little pieces.
And now I'm going to pick them up and put them in the bowl.
Then take cold new potatoes, which Mum cooked earlier, carefully cut them into smaller pieces and add them to the spring onions. Spoon stock powder into warm water and mix it, mix it, mix it. Add it to the dish and mix it again. What's next?
I'm going to snap these carrots into little pieces so it's easier to grate it.
Pop the chunks into a grater. And here's Kai's sister, Maya, to help.
Come on, you can do it.
Yes, he can.
I'm glad I've got Maya here to help me with the grating.
Oh, well done, you two.
Okay, now it's time for my special ingredient.
And you know what that is, don't you? It's dill pickle. Dill pickles are small cucumbers that have been soaked in a mixture. The mixture mostly contains vinegar, a herb called dill, mustard seeds and water. This makes them very tasty. Cucumbers are grown from seed, and cucumber plants are called vines. These grow yellow flowers. Many of these flowers grow into the cucumbers that we eat. There are lots of different types of cucumbers. Some have smooth skins and some have bumpy skins. Eating cucumber is very good for you. It's thought that it can even help you keep awake when you're feeling tired. What's that?
Looks like an apple.
It looks like cucumber.
Looks like a cucumber.
Oh, it's not apple or cucumber. It's courgette.
I don't really know what it is.
It tastes a bit boring.
I think I might like this one too.
Everyone's not sure about the taste of courgette. Can Scarlett change their minds because courgettes are one of the main ingredients in Scarlett's ratatouille? You'll also need fresh thyme, roasted peppers, long shallots, camembert cheese, baby aubergines, chopped tin tomatoes, black pepper, garlic and vegetable oil.
First we're going to grease the dish.
Brush the inside with the vegetable oil and tip in the chopped tomatoes.
They're all slurpy and red.
Take roasted peppers from a jar and dab them dry on kitchen paper.
So I'm going to dab them with a tissue. Then I'm going to chop them up into strips.
Carefully does it, Scarlett. Then just pop them into the dish.
Get the aubergines and cut the top and the bottom of the aubergines.
Now carefully cut them into smaller chunks. Add them to the tomatoes and roasted peppers and give it all a good mix. Cut the ends from your long shallots.
Peel the shallots. My friends have not had ratatouille, so I hope they like it.
Oh, let's hope so, Scarlett. Now pop your shallots into a plastic food bag and then peel some garlic. If you find this tricky, you can ask a grown-up to help you.
Let's put our garlic in the bag.
Now give it a good bash. And don't forget, you can always wash the bag and use it again afterwards.
It's really hard to bash the shallots. Nice and bashed, we can pour it into the pot. And we're going to stir it. Now it's time for my very special ingredient.
And you know what that is, don't you? That's right, it's courgette. Courgettes are vegetables that grow from a plant. Courgettes can be cooked in many different ways, such as boiled, grilled, or cut into strips and used just like pasta. Courgettes are grown all over the world and in some countries are known as zucchini. What's that?
I think this is a banana.
I think it's a banana.
Banana.
You're all right. It's unripened green banana.
It doesn't taste like normal banana. It's not very sweet.
It's unripe.
You should only taste a small amount for this special taste test.
I don't like it as much as ordinary bananas.
Uh-oh. Everyone's not too sure about the taste of unripened banana. Let's see if Talib can change their minds, because it's one of the main ingredients in his banana curry. You'll also need garlic cloves, black pepper, cumin seeds, a green pepper, fresh coriander, long shallots, water, baby tomatoes, black mustard seeds, medium curry powder, ground turmeric, coconut cream, ginger paste and lemon.
First, I'm going to take the shallots and cut the hairy bits off. The shallot looks like a squashed onion.
Carefully does it, Talib. Then peel off the skin.
My mum told me how to cook this meal and I really love it.
What's next?
Peel the garlic.
If you find this tricky, ask a grown-up to help you. Now pop them into a plastic food bag. And bash them with a rolling pin into small pieces.
This is for bashing the bag.
Remember, you can wash the bag out afterwards to use it again. Then tip everything into the casserole dish and grind in some black pepper.
Now I'm going to get the green peppers and pull the stalk off.
Just push and pull apart the pepper and take out the seeds.
When I open in the peppers, it sounds a little crunchy. Tear it up into small pieces.
Ooh, that's it.
I'm going to put all the green peppers into the bowl. I'm going to get the tomatoes and cut them with the scissors.
Careful there, Talib.
I really love tomatoes.
And add them to the dish with black mustard seeds.
I'm going to have 1 pinch of cumin seed.
And some medium curry powder, ground turmeric and ginger paste.